SH shows kindness. In this episode, we go forward with the second year of the Secondary 1 kindness competition.
Open it! Wow! Thank you, Sienna. Thank you, Lara.
Deliver messages of positive affirmation.
I'll go interview some of the coolest people in our school. Yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah!
And challenge the Secondary 5s by having them revisit their past. I'm Mulsata Bran, and you're watching SHTV. Welcome to SHTV. I'm Mulsata Bran. At this school, we like to preach kindness. Before we show you what we've been up to this year with kindness, let's show you what we did last year. Here's Arni Piribosyan with Rewind.
Hi, I'm Areni Pilibosyan, and you're watching Rewind on SHTV. Last year was the first annual Secondary 1 Kindness Challenge, and we're going to take a look back at it. If you missed it, here are some clips to remind you of what happened.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot, Head full of flies, so here come the clouds, They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost, Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Now that you're caught up, we asked a few Secondary 2 students about their thoughts 1 year later.
Last year's kindness competition was intense. I should know, I was there. It started off easy and then it kind of got difficult. But overall, I think it was really good that we did kindness acts for everybody and it just felt good.
Last year's Secondary 1 kindness competition was a roller coaster because we kept getting tied or someone used to be a little more ahead than the other team. But at the end, the Sec 1As won because they had accumulated more points than us.
I also was in Secondary 1A, and the funnest part for me about the kindness challenge is that we all had to spread our kindness to other people, which was the funnest part to me.
Last year, I was in Sec 1A and we won. What was the most good thing about winning was that everyone tried their hardest to be kind to others, and when you're bored, you can just help someone, like I did. When I was in the bus, I had nothing to do, so I felt like I should help a kid who was lonely to read her a book.
So it was a fun experience. We met a lot of new people, and it's a good thing to be kind to one another.
I think it was an important part of the year because it made us feel good about ourselves and made others feel happy.
And it was a very good way to spread positivity to others.
Some advice for this year's Sec 1s. Try to do as many acts as you can, because it's not the points or if you win that counts, it's the acts.
For this year's Sec 1s, my advice would be to just be yourself and just let your kindness express itself, because if you're doing it just to get points, then it doesn't really count because it has to come from somewhere at the end of the day.
An advice I would give to this year's Sec 1s is do it from your heart, because when you do it from your heart, you'll have like a good feeling after you do something.
Give Mr. Lou some cupcakes.
My advice would be to try to come up with creative ideas
And do your best to win.
We hope you enjoyed this segment of Rewind on the kindness competition, and you should be ready to take in this year's edition. I'm Areni Pilibosyan, and this was Rewind.
How to be a kinder person. One tip on being a kinder person is volunteering yourself to doing different things. Like, you can offer dog walking or dog washing. You can volunteer yourself to babysitting and or tutoring the kids in your neighborhood. You can clean up trash from your local park, the beach, the sea, or just from the streets. You can also help people with repairs. For example, let's say your neighbor is an elderly man or woman trying to paint their fence, but they can't stand up for long. So if you decide to go and help them, you will definitely be a kinder person. You can also organize books at your local library. You can host activities for the kids at the hospital. And lastly, you can host a bingo night for the elderly at the retirement home, since we know our seniors love bingo nights.
Today, we have a double dose of kindness. Let's show you this year's second annual Secondary 1 Kindness Competition. Here's Ani Afarian.
Hi, I'm Annie Afarian. Last year, I participated in the first annual Secondary 1 Challenge. This year, I was invited to host the second annual Secondary 1 Challenge.
Here are the rules for the Secondary 1 Kindness Competition. First of all, acts must be done on school property. Second, none of the acts can cost any money. Third, only different types of acts count, which means duplicates cannot be added to a team's score. Lastly, all properly filmed video evidence must be submitted by the deadline established in class.
Now that you know the rules, let's find out how well Secondary 1A did.
Ayusa Tamove.
Wow, those were some amazing acts of kindness. Now, let's go and see how Secondary 1B is doing. Great victory, Sec 1B. This brings us to the end of this year's kindness competition. We hope that this year's 6th graders will be motivated to do a little bit better next year.
There are many ways of showing kindness: charity and altruism.
Altruism is the principle and moral practice of concern for the welfare and/or happiness of other human beings.
Philanthropy is another form of charity, where you donate a generous amount of money to a good cause. Acts of kindness could be as simple as holding the door open for someone,
carrying a friend's personal belongings,
or disinfecting desks and clothes.
We suggest doing these simple tasks to become a kinder person.
Help yourself by helping others. Pay it forward.
Volunteering for a charity can be seen as one of the greatest acts of kindness. We asked Lisa Yacoubian, a member of the Armenian Relief Society's Montreal Social Chapter, 5 questions.
Hi, Hi, my name is Lisa Yacoubian. I am a member of ARS, Armenian Relief Society, the Montreal Sauce chapter. I've been a member for a bit over 10 years now. I've also been an executive committee member for the Sauce chapter for 4 years. I've been in numerous committees as well, such as the Kids Party Committee, the Bazaar Committee, the Women's Day Committee, among others. And I really enjoy my volunteer work with ARS.
What is ARS?
ARS is Armenian Relief Society. It has chapters all across the world, and its main goal is to help local Armenian schools, local Armenian charities, as well as charities and schools in Armenia and in Artsakh. And they use the chapters that have more resources, let's say, will help out other chapters that do not have as much resources as others.
What is one of the biggest challenges the organization faces?
I would say the biggest challenge is recruiting new members, new young members. This is, I believe, across the globe that it's not a problem, but it's a challenge that many charities face, because a lot of people are busy with other activities, and giving your time to charity is sometimes not second nature to a lot of people. So it takes an effort, because it takes away from your time with your family, with your extracurricular activities. So a lot of young people, joining at a certain age, they don't see it as attractive, let's say. But once they become parents themselves, and once their kids get older and they do have more time, they tend to gravitate towards joining a charity like ARS, because they see, let's say, the fruits of their labor. Because a lot of the mothers that do join, their kids go to École Arménienne sur Pagop, so they do see the money that they raise and whatnot being put to good use at the school and among other charities as well. But definitely recruiting young members, getting new, fresh young ideas, and not always the same let's say events or whatnot. That's a big challenge.
Why did you decide to become a member?
I decided to become a member actually it was my mom, who has been a member for almost over 35 years now. She encouraged me to join when my kids were younger. I started at first, I joined the kids committee, the kids party planning committee, and I really enjoyed my time. I enjoyed the friendships that I made, and just the whole environment and the vibe of it. And I really appreciated the fact that I knew that the money that we raised was going to a good charity, and as well as the school, which is École Arménienne sur Pagop. So that really pushed me forward to actually become a member, and very active member. And I'm proud to say that I love participating in all their activities, and I always encourage other people to join as well.
Would you encourage others to join?
I would definitely encourage others to join. I find that our chapter, which is the Sauce chapter, it really values new ideas, new opinions. For example, when I was part of the executive committee, I had mentioned to them that we should form a book club, which we did, and it's still actually very active and going. It's been a few years that it's been active. Also, we started a members appreciation night, which we hold once a year, that we say thank you to all our members, which I find a lot of organizations don't do, because they tend to thank other people, for their donations and whatnot, which obviously you should, but I find that you need to always thank the members, which is the core of your organization, and they're the ones that put in the hours, come and volunteer, and it's the appreciation night. I find really made a lot of the members very happy and appreciated, obviously, because it's something to say thank you. And I would definitely encourage everyone to join, because it also makes you feel like you've accomplished something and you've helped a charity has a goal, and it's a set goal, and you see the end result. Definitely.
What is one of the funnest parts of being a member?
The funnest part of being a member is actually the friendships that you make, and sure enough, I've made very strong and long-lasting friendships through my membership at ARS. Not only do we do activities to raise funds, we also have just going out together, not associated to the to the ARS, let's say, meetings or whatnot. You make strong, good friendships, and I find that it lasts you a lifetime, because I see it also in the elder members as well, that they form friendships from years, or some of them 30-40 years that they've become members. And I find it helps you through some of the difficult times in your life, and the strong bonds that you form, and also the fact that it's not always the same age. You get wisdom from the older members, and it's very comforting to know that you have like another family within that organization.
Hey guys! Kindness is a very good thing. It's easy to accomplish and make other people feel amazing. Here are a few tips.
You can make someone something they'll appreciate.
You could help someone when they're in need.
If someone is sad or needs help, listen to them. Be a good listener and make them feel great again.
Make someone cupcakes or something they like to eat.
Give someone or some people a huge hug, just like this.
And lastly, if someone needs a laugh, give them a good laugh, like this.
Like this.
Asi kalt ka na making baron mo si laugh.
On one of the first episodes of Rewind, we showed students saying messages of positive affirmation. We decided to recreate that. Here's what happened.
Going around to pub up interviewing some of the most interesting students in our school. Yeah, you're one of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On to pub up interviewing some of the coolest people in our school. Yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're one of them.
Oh my god, I didn't know. Oh my god.
You're one of them, yeah.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
You're one of them. Yeah. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
You're one of them, yeah.
That's so sweet.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome, it's fine.
Thank you.
You're one of them.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So pub up interviewing some of the sweetest people in our school.
Oh, thank you.
You're one of them.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the second week of the Secondary 5 Showdown. We sent them to revisit the Secondary 1 Kindness Project. Here's Ania Farian once again.
Alors, le défi d'aujourd'hui, c'est qu'on va demander à un élève par classe d'énoncer en 60 secondes une phrase en le plus de langues possible.
Welkom bij Surpagop. Welkom til Surpagop. Benvenuto Surpagop. مرحبا بكم بسورباغوب.
Spanish, bienvenido a Surpagop. Italian, Italian, benvenuto a Surpagop. Latvian, ok.
Wow! Quelle performance! Et cette première victoire va à Anna et les 5B.
Hi, my name is Ania Farian, and as you may know, last year I participated in the Secondary 1 Kindness Competition. This is the second week of the Sec 5's Final Showdown. This week we had the Sec 5s do their own kindness competition. Let's see how the Sec 5Bs are doing. Tremendous work, Sec 5B. Now, let's see how Sec 5A replies. So now that the competition is over, we would like to congratulate Sec 5A on their victory. The secondary 5 Final Showdown is tied, 1 apiece. Join us next week for the 3rd challenge.
Here are some kindness tips.
You can give people compliments.
You can give people some useful advice to help them.
You can help by including people in fun activities.
There's a lot of stuff to do to be kind. Thank you.
My tip for being kind is that you really don't have to go overboard with it. You don't have to do some very big thing to get the other person's appreciation. You can do some very small things that will probably mean a lot to the other person. For example, doing the laundry once or twice or washing the dishes. Because it's the small things that count.
Here are some tips on how to be a kinder person. You should help others that are in need of help, because why would other people care about you if you aren't helping anybody else? So you should help other people so that you get help back, because if you do something good will happen back. You should do kind things without other people asking. Example, you shouldn't wait till your mom calls you to clean your room or to stop your games and study. You should do them to yourself because you're doing them for your own good and for the good of other people. Like if somebody asks you, please clean the room or please clean the gaming controllers or something of those acts, you should do them.
Thank you for watching SHTV. We hope this episode filled your day with a ton of kindness. Before we go, there's one group we missed. Here they are.
Ok, super. Ok, allons voir. Vous devez être remercié plus souvent. Alors, merci.
You have a great smile. Nice. Merci, Camille.
Oui.
Je voulais juste dire que vous êtes un enseignant qui est vraiment amusant et vraiment drôle.
Ah, merci bien.
Okay. You should be thanked more often, so thank you. Aw, cute! Thank you.
Thank you. Open it. Wow. Thank you, Sienna. Thank you, Lara. You're welcome, man.